Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Learn with Sahira. In this video, let us see the common mistakes most of the students make in C and C++ subject examination. If you avoid these mistakes, then definitely your marks will not be deducted and there will be high chances of getting full marks in this subject examination. So make sure you watch this video till end to know the common mistakes which most of the students make in this examination. By avoiding this, you will be getting full marks, okay? If you are new to our channel, Learn with Sahira, subscribe it for more videos and don't forget to share this video with your friends too. If you want the notes of C and C++, you let me know on my Instagram. My Instagram ID is also Learn with Sahira. Text me there. I will be giving you important, easy, simple and clear to understand notes which will be really very helpful for your exam preparation. Simple and clearly understandable notes are prepared by me. So if you want the notes, text me there. But note payment is must. If you are ready to take the notes, then only you text me. Otherwise, you please don't text me. You don't waste your time as well as you don't waste my time. Okay. So keeping this aside, let us get started with our video. Common mistakes students make in C and C++ exam. First mistake is not reading the question properly. This is the main this is the most important mistake which most of the people repeat, okay, in C and C++. So in the question they will be asking you theory, but sometimes in the last they will be asking you to write the program, or they will be asking you to give an example program. In that case, you will not be reading the complete question and directly you will be writing the theory. You will be leaving the program. In that case, what will happen? Your marks will be deducted. When you are reading the question, you read the question completely, clearly twice to get to know what is there in the question. If you understand the question, no, you can write the answer accordingly. If they are asking you program but you are not writing program in the answer, your marks will be deducted for the program. Only the theory marks will be given. Full marks you will not be getting. So make sure you read the question properly. If not once, you read the question twice, but don't waste the time on reading the questions only, because only 2 hours will be there. So utilize the time perfectly. Then incorrect syntax or spelling errors. So if you are unsure of the syntax, like if you are like confused whether is next or whether that is next, if you are like that, you please avoid writing the syntax. Just directly go with step by step process, the structure whatever I have said you. But if you write incorrect syntax, no, what will happen? Your marks will be deducted. If you are sure that yes, this is the syntax, then only you mention that syntax. Otherwise, directly you write the theory. Okay. If they are asking you the program, you go with the step by step process. But don't write individual syntaxes for anything. Like they will be asking you write about the looping statements. At that time, if you write about for loop, do while, and while loop, at that time, most of the students for the good marks they will be mentioning syntax. As I said you in our previous videos, mentioning the syntax will increase the efficiency for your marks. So, but if you are like no, I don't know the syntax, please leave the syntax. Okay. Skipping the program structure. See, there is a structure of program. I have said you number of times, like how we have written the summaries in English, like about the author, about the story, summary, conclusion. In the same way for program also there is a structure, there is a pattern. Okay, we need to follow that pattern. Like first we have header files like include stdio.h, then we have main function, then we have variable declaration, then we have code like writing the code or logic, then we have written. Okay, in the last we will be getting the output. So there is the basic structure, right? So you need to go according to the structure. Like if you write main function first, after that if you write header file, that will be completely wrong. So you just go according to the structure. Ignoring indentation and formatting. See, once writing the code, you make sure that you leave the line, or if you don't write without any indentation, it will make hard the person who is correcting your paper, it will make hard him to understand it. Okay, so proper spacing should be there and code should be written clearly. This is nothing but indentation and formatting. Okay, so spaces should be given, code should be clear, clearly understandable, and clearly visible. Forgetting to use an address of operator in scanf. So, whenever you are using scanf, make sure you use an address operator. Okay, and is used before variable names in scanf. Yes or no? And percentile D, but this is the format specifier, so you will not be writing an, but variable means what? A what do you call, a variable is something which holds the value of some number, or it holds the values. Like a is the variable, we will be giving, or we will be assigning 10 to that variable, then the value of a is 10 now. If we assign some values to some particular thing, then that is nothing but variable. Already the complete description, like complete explanation we have seen. Okay, not explaining code or missing comments. So make sure that you write the comments. As I said you, we will be writing the comments by giving slash. Yes, like slanting lines. In our words, in our language, we will be using or we will be saying it as slash, right? So while we are writing the code, if you just give the slash and explain that this is the code, or this is the main function, or here is the variable declaration, it will be perfect. Like you will not be losing the marks, it will be attractive, and the person who is correcting your paper will give you full marks. Writing infinite loops accidentally. Okay, wrong loop conditions causing infinite loops. Okay, so make sure you check the loop conditions like increments and decrements and all that. You check again and again. Once you are writing the code, if your code is wrong, you can't go back, right? If you just strike it off, the complete paper will be wrong. Confusing between zero confusion between equals to and double equals to operators. So here equals to is used for assignment. As I said you, a equals to 10, the value 10, like the value of a is 10. But here double equals to is nothing but to compare between two things. Like when we are double checking the condition, we will be using double equals to. Make sure there is no confusion between equals to and double equals to. Okay, so this is what it is about. Your equals to and double equals to. Incorrect use of pointers. Pointers, what are pointers? Already we have discussed. So if you don't use pointers in the correct way, then you can lose the marks. So like not initializing pointers or using them incorrectly leading to errors. What you need to do? You need to understand pointer basics and practicing examples. The explanation videos which I have uploaded, you watch it, then you will be having the complete clarification. Go to our channel playlist semester 2 C and C++. You will be finding all the videos related to C and C++. Not handling edge classes like programs failing for input like zero, negative numbers, or empty strings. What you need to do? You need to think about special cases while writing programs. Okay, if not special cases also, you just be perfect with the basic programs. Whatever I have said you, like in our cheat sheet of programs, we have seen few programs, right? You be perfect with that programs enough. Writing long complex programs instead of simple ones. Number of times I have said you from yesterday that don't go with the tricky or long or complex programs. Instead, just go with the simple ones. Okay, marks will be given full. There will be no confusion, clear and cut, like code will be really correct. Okay. Mixing C and C++ syntax. You don't go with any problems or any examples from C++. You just make sure you're perfect with C, because in C++ they will be asking you theory only. If they ask you problem also, you need to attempt theory only. So don't go with C++ any syntax or program. Just be perfect with C programs. Okay, not practicing enough before exam, but now time is not there, so make sure you just give a quick recap or revision. If you want any other video from my side, let me know in the comment section. If you want how to write a program, like each and every program, each and every step explanation, let me know in the comment section. Okay, all the very best. Please avoid these mistakes whatever I have said you in this video, so that your marks will not be deducted. All the very best. Bye bye.